What Judge Napolitano just said on Fox News should be enough to put Obama behind bars. That's crazy because if you've been paying attention to anything in politics lately, you've heard about how Trump is accusing Obama of wiretapping his campaign during the 2016 election. But here, let's go ahead and read. Judge Napolitano does not like Obama. He just dropped a bomb on Fox and Friends this morning. Look what he had to say. Napolitano said that President Obama went outside the American chain of command to spy on Trump. Let me repeat, Judge Andrew Napolitano. Here, let me just switch to the video.
Meanwhile, the White House, faced with yesterday's deadline to show proof Trump Tower was wiretapped ahead of the election, now explaining what the president really meant by his explosive claims. Here's Sean Spicer.
He doesn't really think that President Obama went up and tapped his phone personally. I think, but I think there's no question that the Obama administration, that there were actions about surveillance. The president used the word wiretap in quotes to mean broadly surveillance and other activities.
Judge Napolitano says even if the president, former President Barack Obama, his White House did spy on this president, there may never be a way to prove it. It doesn't mean it didn't happen. Here to explain, Fox News judicial analyst Judge Andrew Napolitano. Judge, what do you mean he can't prove it? I thought he could prove everything. We have all the American surveillance and technology at our fingertips.
Okay, so the statutes authorize the President of the United States to order the surveillance of any person in the United States of America without suspicion, without probable cause, and without a warrant, meaning he doesn't have to go to a court to do it. So he can order the NSA, which already has the digital version of our phone calls, to transcribe the digital version into a transcript and give it to him. But if he does that, there's a record of the order.
Right.
So 3 intelligence sources have informed Fox News that President Obama went outside the chain of command. He didn't use the NSA, he didn't use the CIA, he didn't use the FBI, and he didn't use the Department of Justice. He used GCHQ. What the heck is GCHQ? That's the initials for the British spying agency. They have 24/7 access to the NSA database. So by simply having 2 people go to them saying, President Obama needs transcripts of conversations involving candidate Trump, conversations involving President-elect Trump, he's able to get it. And there's no American fingerprints on this.
So you're saying...
So wait, what it sounds like is, from what I've heard, there were agreements made by the United States and foreign governments that agreed that the USA says to them, hey, we'll use our intelligence community to spy on your citizens and collect data on them. And if you all need information about your citizens, get in contact with us. But at the same time, you can spy on our citizens, and if we need contact information, information on our citizens, we'll get in contact with you. So that basically says that I mean, wow, it's like they're spying on us, so our government can get our information from them. Wow. Yeah, that's about what it sounds like to me. Here.
The British used their version of the CIA to wiretap Donald Trump's phone or
well,
tower.
It's not a wiretap. The concept of plugging a wire into a phone box in the basement of a building is what the law was when these statutes were written in 1978. Everything is done electronically now via computer. The NSA has 24/7, 365 access to every mainframe computer of every telecom and every computer service provider that does business in the United States. And they share that with various intelligence agencies, including the Brits. So the British intelligence agency had this. What happened to the guy who ordered this? Resigned.
Incredible.
3 days after Donald Trump was inaugurated.
So Trump might be right, except for the fact who did it. Unbelievable.
Wow.
That according to your sources. Judge, great job.
All the best, Brian.
What? The guy resigned. That's crazy. Yeah, that's not suspect at all. We need to get this out there. Take a look at what else happened today. Okay? This means that our intelligence agencies could work together to wiretap Trump. This does not mean they did, but with Obama's history of wiretapping, would it surprise you? And they asked that question because there have been other instances where Obama spied on private citizens, like this article, for example, from Conservative Review, that just outlines five times the Obama administration spied on private citizens, journalists, and government officials. And this is from March 6, 2017 by Chris Pandolfo. And I'll just read a little bit of this. Did the Obama administration engage in police state tactics by spying on Donald Trump's presidency campaign? Such activities will be entirely in character of the former administration. Quote, the evidence of spying is overwhelming, said Conservative Review editor-in-chief Mark Levin over the weekend. Yet the mainstream media is more interested in biased partisanship and dismissing legitimate questions rather than investigating the evidence. There is ample reason to take these spying allegations seriously, especially in light of the Obama administration's record on domestic surveillance. And here's a brief history on that. I'll just do a couple. Obama's Justice Department secretly subpoenaed AP reporters' private phone records. To break that down, in what the Washington Post referred to as a sweeping and unusual move, the Obama Justice Department secretly subpoenaed 2 months' worth of 2012 phone records from Associated Press journalists. Federal authorities seized more than 20 records from cellular, office, and home telephone lines, a move the AP characterized as serious interference with AP's constitutional right to gather and report the news. Wow, that's pretty shady. Just skip down to this second time the Obama administration was spying on private citizens. Number 2, Fox News reporter James Rosen and his parents' phone records were seized. In 2010, the Obama administration collected the phone records of Fox News reporter James Rosen and his parents, additionally seizing 2 days' worth of his personal emails as part of a leaked investigation. The affidavit seeking the court-approved warrant referred to Rosen as a criminal co-conspirator under the Espionage Act. No charges were brought against Rosen, and the White House Correspondents Association slammed the Obama administration's tactics and targeting of reporters. So the administration was spying on this guy, basically. It's always something having to do with leaking information about the government, because the government is typically on some shady stuff. But there's 3 other examples. But apparently the Obama administration had a knack for spying on private citizens. Who knew? Huh. All right, that's all I got. Just wanted to give you some alternative perspective. I'll see you next time.